Hey Lord of the Rings fans, and welcome back. We're here with another Dawnless Days video for you once again, and we have the new faction, the Anduin Vape, fighting for their homeland, for their forests here in the Great Green Wood as they battle against the armies of Dol Guldur, as we have a 4v4 here between the Anduin Vape and Dol Guldur in what should be a epic showdown. As we have arguably one of, I'd say, Evil's weaker factions taking on, well, arguably one of Good's weaker factions as well. We'll see who battle as the weakest factions are. But here goes Dol Guldur, going straight on in with the shock. I certainly think Dol Guldur have certainly been strengthened than they used to be. I certainly feel like they used to be pretty pitiful, but they definitely, I feel like, are a little bit better now. But those Guldur Glaives already losing, kind of saying otherwise as they go on in. We are going to try and cover as much of this battle as possible, as we have cav fights going on the flank here. We'll try and do some slow-mos here and there as well, as this fight under the trees is going underway. But yeah, what a glorious fight that we have here. We have infantry coming in support. Got some Airthid Lancers here fighting, and Vale Spearmen coming in to support the Wargriders. Wargriders is a solid unit nowadays, I feel like, and can actually do some real punching damage as they go in here. It actually doing some good cycle charges here into the Airthid Footmen, killing a good 40 of them there. Got past sentries as well going in. That shock infantry be vitally important here for Anduin Vape, arguably one of their better units. But yes, if you're a fan of all things Dawnless Days, I want to see more of this glorious mod in action, and do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a commentary support. It really does help out the channel. And this was a little replay that we recreated in a stream a couple of weeks ago, where we had the Anduin Vape. We just pitched up the new faction, the Anduin Vape, going up against Dol Guldur, because it kind of geographically made sense that Dol Guldur, maybe the goblins, would attack the Anduin Vape, kind of where they're positioned just east of the Misty Mountains. Most likely it would be one of these two factions, or one of those two evil factions that would attack the Anduin Vape. And I imagine that'll be the case in the campaign. Maybe would be Gundabad as well. We've got the Burning Warriors in there. A very, very cool unit, by the way. It's a shock infantry unit, technically, but it does have a shield, so I do think it has missile block. I wish you could bring this unit as a non-general unit, but you can only bring it as a general. But it is slapping up units down there. It's killing those Guldur Glaives nicely. And first routing units here, Guldur Blades being routed by the past sentries. Nice to see that there. Lots of ranged units taking the time, blasting each other. The Vale Yeoman dueling with the bow rabble in the back lines. As the infantry here fight on in front. Infantry there. They are losing, actually, against the Guldur Blades. I would have said the Blades are possibly better in a one-on-one with the Airthid Footmen. I don't think the Airthid Footmen are that impressive. It looks like on this flank here, the Warg's being forced back here by Airthid Nobles, Lancers. You got plenty of Nobles here as well. We've got the Carrack Wardens and the Pikes at the flank there. We've got some of these Carrack Wardens in the front line here. Their Pikes really forcing back those shock infantry there. The Guldur Glaives can't get close enough, and the past sentries as well supporting here. Very, very nice. Doing some damage where they can. Wargs are looking like they're now going in a big cav fight now taking place in this left-hand flank here, as the Airthid Nobles go in with their glorious looking helms. They really do. They have them. The units look awesome, that's for sure. But in they go, flanking on there. We have got some archers actually being routed over here as well. Vale Yeoman being focused down by the Mirkwood Trackers. It's not bow rabble, actually, it's Mirkwood Trackers. I should kind of keep forgetting that. What have we got in here? Champions of Dol Guldur slaughtering Vale Spearmen, no surprise. Shock infantry does incredibly well against spears. And these poor spears getting routed by the shock infantry there. The Champions of Dol Guldur are just a really solid unit. We've got shock infantry going in here to try and again support the spears, which are losing this fight. And we've got Servants of the Eye as well knocking about in here. We have got Airthid Lancers flanking right around the edge of the map here, maybe looking for some soft targets. There is a general, Nazgul general here, that is in the front lines. Where the Airthid Lancers here can get him, I don't know. They are going into the shock themselves. If they can kill generals here, the Anduin Vape, it's probably the best and the most effective way they are going to kill anyone. And there's an allied general already dead. That is not what the Anduin Vape needed. is on this left-hand flank here as well, being killed off so early, pulling out of combat against wargs, and it's cost him his life. See it so often now, generals pulling their generals out of combat, thinking, oh, I'll save him, but actually, if anything, you're dooming them. And that could be costly for this Anduin Valle army on this left flank. Like I said, not a great start to this game for them on this flank here. Can they turn it around? We will see. They are pushing back the wargs at least quite heavily here, the Earthed Lancers. Maybe being baited a little bit, you could say. Shock, though, infantry here doing a really good job. Getting support, it seems, from the Earthed Cavalry here. Recharging the shock infantry there. Yeah, Guldur Glaives all riding the wargs, trying to hold on. But yeah, that's a lot of infantry now. 2 shock infantry, a pike and a sword, all freed up to come and help. Probably in this engagement over here, because this is not looking good. And we've got lancers and other cavalry units here actually supporting and trying to hold back Dol Guldur. And they've got the Barrow Wights in here as well, which we haven't seen very often, because it's a pretty new unit for Dol Guldur. But it's I think it's a it's not tier 1, is it? It's a tier 2, yeah, shock infantry. So one of their weaker shock units, that's for sure. But it's unbreakable. They are Barrow Wights. They are literally undead. And now the Earthed footmen here have got to deal with those undead, and they've got to try and kill them off. And there you go. Looks like they've done a pretty good job, actually. Yeah, they've routed all of them. They've got the axes, the greenwood foresters there. We've got phantoms as well. Lots of undead units in the Dol Guldur roster. It's one of their strengths. We've got trolls over here. They're going in. Olog High available as well in the roster. We've actually got a general here, an Earthed Noble. Not really sort of unit you want to be setting in against trolls as his cavalry. But, I mean, I think he was being used to try to hold the line, because there's a massive break in the center here now. Might have to see some pass sentries disengage to try and pin down the trolls. Archers are going to have to start working overtime as well. And an enemy general dead here as well. We've got Kamul dead in this fight here. Looks like he might have been charged by cavalry, or maybe the Javi's got him as well. But that's also going to be a massive win there. So both sides now down a general. I think both on this far flank as well. So yeah, we might see both sides there just capitulate. The center looking pretty close. Both sides trading units quite nicely here. Guldur Blades, they are chasing the archers here, and they're actually pulling through shock, which might get them killed and routed, you never know. Trolls here as well, also helping to rout all the swords and shock that they were facing. They haven't really got anything to counter those trolls at the moment. The Javis, which are being brought, I mean, they need to be careful to go into melee. The Greenwood Rangers here, I think they might be sent in actually, try and support here, but they need to try and keep these guys alive. They still have Javis, which can kill those trolls, which could be massive. They are going in. And they've actually helped rout some units. The Glaives have been routed. This right flank here is holding on by the skin of its teeth as the trolls just keep running rampant into these archers over here. They're getting focused down, but Olog High can take a bit of a beating from bows. It's Javis and crossbows, which they really are scared about. But yeah, they don't mind being shot at by a typical longbow, that's for sure. Bit of a pull through maybe there. I don't know. The Glaives, I think, might have gone around. I'm not sure. Pass sentries here holding the front line. Those big old axes, these lumberjacks. I guess that's probably what they are, you know, before they took up the call to war. The center for the Anduin Valle, though, looks pretty much gone, and we've got some building warriors here. This is a general. He's in the front line holding on here. He's actually fighting archers. Hope he's getting a lot of kills. He's fighting blades on his. Actually, he's not fighting archers. He's fighting Javis, which are out of ammo. We have got some bows here. There's Vale Yeoman. They need to start shooting at something. Balance power, though, is shifting out of favor here of the Anduin Valle. Both sides had big armies to start with. 11,000 for the Dol Guldur forces and 9,500 for Anduin Valle. But now numbers are looking like they're slipping out of favor for the Anduin Valle. Nearly 4,700 for Dol Guldur, 3,300 for Anduin Valle.
Our allies have fled, the cowards. A unit is running from the
enemy. Yeah, I mean, you got a lot, Greenwood Forest here routing a lot of these units that are starting to, you know, finally give in. Javi's there, got a good volley off though on the Olokai, and they're down to 1 out of 8. That's a really good result there, actually, for the Javelin men. The Barrow Whites are trying to silence these Javies now. I think they are trying to fire while in melee, which is a bit cheeky, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And why are we losing the audio for some reason? Some reason we're losing audio, but there you go. It's back now. I'm blaming the trees. I don't know what it is. In the back come these airted footmen. What are they chasing? Whose general is this? Oh, this is a Nazgul Servants of the Eye as well. They've dismounted him. Whether this actually still works as a tactic and they become like a really solid infantry, I do not know. Again, seeing the Servants of the Eye in their cool, pristine look. And yeah, you've got multiple airted footmen in there trying to win that fight. The right flank is pretty much mopped up, generally mopped up by these Olokai, not even lost a man. And the Servants of the Eye Nazgul there as well, making the big difference. Other than that, there's not like masses of infantry left. I was on this right flank here, and yeah, I wish I just brought Javies. I think if I brought Javies, I could have stopped the trolls and possibly won the fight. It would have been tough still. Anduin Vale is honestly, I think, one of the weaker rosters. Dol Guldur put up a good fight. I mean, in a fight that, in a forest where it's quite hard to use archers, Dol Guldur kind of like did really well, just kind of using its shock, kind of hiding in cover. Just kind of rushing in. Shock, the archers there are routing. Aethed nobles here, just causing what chaos they can. Yeah, numbers now not looking good. 1,900 against 3,800. Aethed nobles still trying to kill stuff. I think they're just trying to get free kills on these raiders. I mean, it's a good unit to try and kill off. I mean, that's obviously what's inflating the numbers of Dol Guldur, is these like huge skirmisher units, like the Mirkwood trackers and the Mirkwood raiders. They might get this Nazgul over here. He's actually fully encircled by, well, the majority of the Anduin Valle army, I think, that's left. Dol Guldur not interested in supporting their Nazgul general here. Yeah, that general is, he's holding on. Sorry, is Dol Guldur going to support it? I don't know. Aethed Lance is still being a pain in the flank. This cab's probably done the best for the Anduin Valle, I think, in today's game. It's outperformed most stuff. He's now getting focused down by what remains of the ranged units and ammo for Dol Guldur. An ally has been fully destroyed. We've got a charge going in. Oh, it's a shame the Aethed nobles didn't get a charge off there. That would have been a good charge from the Dol Guldur champions. But it does look like, I mean, the remaining forces here, they're just trying to kill the Nazgul. I think they're trying to take him down before they eventually sort of rout. I think we did have one crash on the Dol Guldur side, and I think one on Anduin Valle as well in this game. But I think the one with Dol Guldur, they'd lost their army by the time they crashed. They'd already been beaten. I think Anduin Valle, when they crashed, they had most of their army left, so it could kind of do some damage here. Those Greenwood Rangers definitely just pulled through the Nazgul to get to where they are. I think they're trying to Javi the oncoming Servants of the Eye, trying to get that other general potentially, who's just a Nazgul as well. But in he goes, chopping away. Black Numenorians. Okay, I imagine they are. Yeah, they are some Black Numenorians. And there you go, that rear charge there from the Servants of the Eye. Starting to rout most of the units there, and that is going to be a victory for Dol Guldur. Still 3,000 of their troops left. That's insane. Wouldn't say it's necessarily the closest battle in the world, but still a very, very fun one that we covered, that we did on the stream a few weeks ago. But there you go, a valiant defeat for the Anduin Valle. And yeah, we'll have a quick look at the end results. As I was saying, I was playing as one of the armies in this one. I think this is from Bad Omen's perspective, though. He sent this one in as well. His Björning General getting 134 kills. Not too shabby. 101 kills the past sentry. 101 kills with these foresters, 108 with another there. His archers, 143 kills, 197 kills. The Aethed Nobles, 2 7 kills. His Aethed Lancers 287. And with my army getting 250 kills with my general, my Aethed Footman 136 kills. My Past Sentries 155 is the best there. Vale Axeman getting 188 kills, which is pretty solid for them. Maybe we should have brought more of these guys. Archer's not doing so well. I generally think I should have just brought Javies instead. Aethed Lancers 104 kills. Then we have Hannibal Barker. I think he has sadly crashed. His army's not done that great, but his build in general got 119 kills. His past sentries here got 216, is very good. Archers at 124 kills, 120 kills with the Lancers. And then we have Bulk playing as the final Anduin Valle. He lost his general pretty early on, but his army did okay, to be fair. 142 kills here, 137 with the Footman. Past sentries, 107 kills. His Valesman Levy, 123 kills. His Pikes, 106, 101. They were still healthy by the end of the battle. Javies, 258 kills, 190 kills. And his Cav, 282 kills, 191. And 286 kills is very good as well. Then we have Scorpion playing as one of the Dol Guldur armies. 305 kills with his Nazgul is insane. His Guldur Blades, 157 kills, 208 with another one there. Champions of Dol Guldur, 277 kills, 155. The Archers, 141 kills. His Cav, 287 kills. And his Olokai, 262 kills, and still very healthy. I just could not kill these guys off enough. Then we have CPU2, or Jack, as he's known, playing as one of the Dol Guldur armies. 116 kills with the Barrow Whites here. Guldur Glaives getting 109 kills, 131 kills, 152 there. 219 with the Guldur Glaives is the best of the bunch. And then his Wargs, 81 kills. And then we have Mitsakom playing as another Dol Guldur army. 150 kills with his Nazgul general. His Barrowites, 151 kills. His Guldur Blades, 161, 158. His champions here, 206 kills is very solid. And his Wargs, 71 kills, and his Trolls, 90 kills only before they got jabbied down. Then we have K1 playing as the final Dol Guldur army. 124 kills with his Guldur Blades here. 206 with the Glaives as well, 125. His Champions, 130 kills. His Wargs, 117 kills is also not too bad. And his Javies here, 114 kills with the Raiders. But there you go, guys. That's today's Dawnless Days land battle. If you did enjoy and want to see more Lord of the Rings action, if you've not had enough for one day, then do check out some of the videos appearing on your screen now. Maybe you've not seen some of these ones. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.